Hello there, fans and frenemies, welcome back. Today I'm going to be working on a portrait of Hollow, who is my new Protogen character. I've posted a couple of videos of him. I haven't quite decided yet already. You know, I do love Protogens. I think they're a really fabulously designed sort of species and creature. Like, even when you just get sort of the basic casual rundown on the lore and everything, it's all quite interesting. So I think they did a really good job with developing it, and that's probably why they've become such like an instant hit and so popular. So I bought Hollow fairly recently. I've been sort of stalking my own toy house for a bit lately, making a lot of adoptables and selling them there, but it showed up on the in the newest listings for characters for sale, and I just absolutely fell in love. I mean, I saw the listing was $300 and I was like, whoa, why is a character $300? What could it be? And then I looked and I saw that it came with a fursuit or a partial, and I was just like, oh. I mean, I'm actually in a couple of Facebook groups for selling partials or pre-mades and stuff like that, and I've seen a lot that I've liked, but never have I looked at one and gone, I really want to buy that. So it was kind of actually pretty a noteworthy experience for me to see it and go, I really want that. And I've actually been thinking lately that I needed to get a new head, just because my Nightbite head, the one that I made, while it looks okay, it's kind of a nightmare to actually wear because I'm just not very good at making fursuits. So it's the ventilation is abysmal, I can't see anything, it's difficult to wear, it's heavy, it's really a terrible experience all around. So I really had been thinking I wanted to get something better, and then this just showed up, and I was like, oh my god, it's perfect timing. It's almost my birthday and everything, so I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get it. And then I got it, and I'm like, yeah, so it definitely is a lot easier to breathe in. I haven't got a chance to really film anything yet. I filmed one video with Nightbite just because I was already I really wanted to get it done, and I realized that I'd set my shot up too low, and I was like, the head's too big for this shot. I didn't want to go back and fix it, so I just grabbed the other head because it was smaller. But I've only filmed the one video, so the next one, because I just got my Fursona pins mail in, so you'll probably actually see that before you see this, but I'm recording this now. As you know, I record things way in advance so that you never notice when I go on vacation. But yeah, I don't do a lot of portraits like this of my OCs, and I really probably should. So I've been doing a lot of art of my own characters recently, and I've been having a lot of fun with that. I really should do it more. It's, I have all these characters, why don't I do a lot of art of them other than unless it's explicitly for something? But yeah, I had a lot of fun just working on this, especially because this character has so many beautiful colors and the metallic effects and everything. Metallic effects and fur are things that I really enjoy drawing, so I really liked working on this. It was very fun as a project. Yeah, I gave it a little bit of a shine up there, so I really liked it, and I'm I really need to draw this character more. I really like doing it. Getting in with that really nice holographic metal, it's beautiful. I gotta get a nice, one of those really fancy AliExpress hollow jackets to go with it. Gotta get one of those, it would look great. I've got my Back to the Future hat. I guess I could put it on top of the head, but that might look a little bit silly. But yeah, so my ideas for Hollow, I've been kind of thinking, maybe not quite as my Fursona, because that's still Nightbite, but sort of a Sona in the way of it represents a specific aspect. And I'm thinking, because all my Sonas do represent an aspect of myself in some way, even the past ones, I kind of look at them as a time capsule of representing myself at the time that I used it, if that makes sense. So I'm thinking for Hollow, the aspect that I would like it to represent is sort of me as a public content creator, or a performer, I guess, making stuff like this, because it's got a screen face, kind of like a TV, so sort of Hollow is very on screen, or a performer that's very yes, hello everybody, but then is very tired off screen maybe or something. I like that idea. So I've been kind of playing around with that. I've made 2 animation memes so far. They haven't really done anything with it. It's just sort of been like getting used to drawing protogens, especially protogens moving. I know a lot of people said that that first one, Remember, was like too simple, but like doing that one particular animated shot of it moving its head with that "ooh wow" part was like really especially difficult actually, because it's like I just like the shape of it. Like I sat there for a while just staring at it, like I have no idea how to make this creature move. So I probably spent more time on it than you think I did, because I just did not know what to do with it. The second one looked a lot better, as you probably have already noticed. But, you know, what are you gonna do, right? I had a good time working on it. So, yeah, you can see I kind of, like, I changed my mind over how this little heart thing was supposed to look like halfway through. But that's just sort of like, when I'm doing my underpainting, I do it fairly quickly, and it's a lot of sketching and layers and multiply layers and overlay layers, and then when I get down to the actual painting, I'm like, you know what? I just draw over top of it, which is why you can say I've only got like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like 6 layers that I draw on entirely, like, because I just can't be a normal human person. I get a lot of people requesting I do like a shading tutorial or something. I really don't know what I would do or say in a tutorial, because like I just kind of do it. Like, as you can see in my speed paints, I just draw it. Like, I do all my sketching stuff, I just kind of throw down some color and then I just draw over it with the default brush, and that's it. That's all I do. And I just draw until it looks correct. So like, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't have any good instruction there. I'd make a terrible tutorial, I'm sure. It would be impossible to follow. But yeah, love drawing those reflections. You can see how excited I get to draw my reflections. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. I always have trouble with protogen hands too. I'm like, is it like monster hands where it's just the big old like honkin' claw fingers? Are they paws? They're not paws. They're not supposed to be paws, like feral paws. Are there fingers under there? Like, I never quite know how I'm supposed to draw them. You can probably tell every time I draw protogen hands, they look a little bit different. And I really struggled here, like, trying to get this heart pose so they look even more strange than usual. But I, you know, hey, I did my best, right? So, you gotta give me credit for that at least. So, yeah, that's just sort of what I'm thinking with Hollow, is kind of a performer character with an on-stage performer kind of personality, very fun and bubbly, and then an off-stage kind of very a little more introspective, maybe quiet kind of a thing, so that you know, I can kind of represent that aspect of myself as an artist and a content creator and someone who creates pieces of entertainment where, you know, your public personality is probably different than you are in real life, you know what I mean? And I like that concept. So, yeah, I hope you like Hollow too, as much as I do, and that's gonna be it for this week. I will see you guys next time.